Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. Alright. Wonder how big we're going to make it. I'm going to make it 207 by 207. See how that works. I'm going to leave it in the middle. Going to make it a little bit more contrasty. Let's see how we go. Oh, fuck off. Stupid. Yeah. Can't blame it on Konica Minolta, I don't think. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what we're offering. We got here Ross Noble Humanoid, as in the humour, as in the joke. So this is not actually humanoid, but humor, as in funny, like a jokes. Anyway, we're going to have to make this a lot bigger than 207 on the horizontal. But basically, yeah, this is a comedy thingamajig. I'm not big on funnies. I'm just not a person that likes to joke around as such. I'm just not a funny sort of person. As in, I just don't like comedy that much. I'm not into comedy. I just find, I guess I take things too seriously, folks, these days. These days I try to think of the big problems in this world that are definitely not funny. They're far beyond a joke, actually, is a good way of putting it. It's beyond a joke what the world has become. And I just don't find anything, I'm just not interested in stand-up comedy or TV comedy shows, that sort of stuff. I grew out of TV shows like Get Smart and MASH and all these other shows when I was a kid. And then after a while I just lost interest in them. They just didn't appeal to me anymore. Now that looks interesting. But basically I just don't have any interest in comedy or funnies. I'm sorry, I know I sound a bit boring, but that's just me. I'm just being myself. I'm just being who I am, and I've just got to think about bigger issues in this world, like what's going to happen to the environment if mankind doesn't wake up to themselves and stop polluting. You know, how are we going to fix that problem? We can't fix that problem while we're stuck in front of our TVs or at our pub laughing our heads off at the stand-up comedian. I mean, to me, there are more important things in life than that, and we have to think about our future, folks. It's not a fucking joke. It won't go away. It's going to get worse with all this climate change and pollution and shit, plastic in the ocean. We can't just sit there and laugh. We can't just sit there and watch a comedy and ignore what's actually going wrong in our world. We can't just do that, folks. But I know you folks, most of you people, aren't the solution to the problem. Some people have got to do it themselves. I'm trying to be a solution myself, making you people aware of the shit. I mean, but it's going to come back to bite us all if we don't stop our environmentally unsound ways. It's hard being green, you know. It's not easy being clean and green when big corporations make things so difficult to fix, you know, like this photocopier, for example, made by Konica Minolta. It is not going to last me any more than a total of 5 years, and it's not good, because then what do we do with his body when it gets? What do we do with it? We got to recycle it, but recycling, most e-waste doesn't get recycled. So where do you start? Where do we fix the problem? If e-waste isn't getting recycled, how can I recycle this fucking photocopier? I mean, seriously, how can we do that, folks? But the world is just so full of idiots who run this world. They try to get us distracted. You know, fuck me dead. I'm sick of this world, folks. It's not a joke. It's beyond a joke. For me, it's beyond a joke. I've got no time for comedy. I've got no time for socialisation. I'm just trying my best to get people aware that this consumerism and this bullshit that we have is basically doing us in. We just can't just keep watching comedies and amusing ourselves and just sitting on our asses, you know, that big TV that you buy. I mean, TVs should last at least 30 years or maybe 20 years. But of course you end up, the TV you watch may only last a few years and then you don't even go to get it repaired. You should try and get it repaired when it breaks. Don't just buy a new one, folks. Get it repaired. And also you keep people in jobs. If you get a TV repaired, you're giving a person who's doing the right thing by the planet a job. You're giving them work. So you make more work opportunities by, instead of replacing your TV or, as they say, upgrading it, get it repaired, folks. Repair it. Don't waste it. But anyway, enough of that. I think now I can call this rather dark humour demo quits. It's not humour, folks. I'm just being sarcastic. Gotta go.